Hi, my name is Atiba Parham, and I'd like to welcome you to my video here, a little short presentation of an event I went to a few years ago. It was called a money seminar, and I just want to share with you a few of the principles that was highlighted during this section that lasted a couple of days. And number one thing that I brought out of it, and many people did, is in order to prosper, you must have a prosperity consciousness. In other words, you must really begin to look at those things in your life that are positive in terms of abundance. And this ties into the universal principle that when you look at, imagine the universe and its largest scale, can you imagine any lack there? Can you imagine anything other than abundance? And that kind of anchors you in terms of looking at the world and your environment, your situation differently, because you realize that the basic underlying principle is abundance. Now, through our mental capacity to shape life as we see it, we can offset that with our focusing on the lack that we do not have in life instead of what we do have. So we focus on the positive things, that there's abundance all around us, then that creates more abundance in our lives. And in order for you to prosper, you must basically have a prosperity consciousness. And there are things that you can do that can kindle that thought in your mind of more abundance rather than lack. For example, it's about focus. If you have a financial problem, oftentimes we look at it as a lack of money. However, if you look closer, you will discover that there's never a lack of money. Basically, it's just a lack of a good idea, because all money, all prosperity come from creating things of value. So if you have a money situation, don't focus on the lack of the money. Rather, focus on the idea that you may need to come up with in order to resolve that particular problem. So the major thing here is your shift and your focus. You definitely want to focus on an idea. Also, too, sometimes we have to be able to determine what it is that really is causing us to think in less than prosperity or abundance terms. A lot of times this can be due to the fact that within ourselves we may feel that we're unworthy. For example, here's a little exercise you can do. Take out a piece of paper, and let's say, for example, you've made, let's say, $50,000 a year, and you really want to get up to maybe $80,000 a year. And for some reason or other, you really can't cross that threshold beyond $50,000 for that year. So you might take out a pen and pencil and say, I deserve to earn $80,000 a year. And you write that over and over, you'll find that your mind begin to speak to you. You begin to notice where there's a little bit of resistance within that sentence. And you may have to do it in first person, third person, to really get a different perspective on it. But if you write that over and over and over, you'll feel where your mind question it. Your mind kind of hesitate. These are things that will focus you and pinpoint you as to how do you really feel about that. And that's one thing to use to help you overcome that. Very simple exercise, but it definitely works. And also, I might want to add too that when you think in terms of creating a prosperity mindset for yourself, affirmation is another way to go. Simply write out an affirmation stating is making a true statement for you, but not so far that your mind basically rejects and says it's not possible for me to do this. So you really want to have it just beyond the realm of not impossible as you would think in your mind, but something that you really worked hard and committed to it, that you probably could do it. And this is something that you want to keep in mind all the time. Now also too, you have to focus on your creativity. All wealth is generated basically by your mind and creativity, mostly through ideas, special skills that you have. So you have to go inside, because each one of us have special skill that we can use to really gain anything that we want in life. We have to be very in tune to ourselves so we can discover that within us and then share that with the world, because that is your special gift, and that's worth more than you ever could put a dollar figure on. Now these are just a few tips in terms of trying to make a transformation in terms of your mindset. And also too, if you're looking to start a business, I'm with Empower Network, and these many videos are really focused on giving you the opportunity to join Empower Network, whereby you can do your internet business and begin to earn income that's paid back to you at 100% commission. If you'd like some further information on Empower Network, please go to my site, which is called cashneedsmet.com. cashneedsmet.com. Watch a short video and join. Believe it or not, it's only $25 to get started. And people have turned $25 into thousands of dollars on a monthly residual basis. So please look for my next video, and I hope this has been helpful to you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.